everybody. I hope all of you are having a great Tuesday. Kind of hard to believe that this week is already to almost Wednesday. I don't know what happens to Tom. I seriously don't know what happens to Tom, y'all. Just flies by. I hope all of you are having a great Tuesday. I have some new Flow Journal minis to go in the shop today. And I should get these listed a little later on this evening. I got up super early this morning so I could finish these. I had gotten this one started, but not finished, and she is not a Halloween journal. So let's take a look at her. This fabric, it was from my birthday that Chris took me to Hobby Lobby and bought me things to craft with. That's a great birthday present. I love this sweet little lady here, and she is looking at a portrait of herself. To make the brad fit the right way, I just gave her a little flower on her hair. But I love, does anybody know what kind of hat this is? Patricia Sue or Diane? There's something so elegant about that hat. There's a smattering of different kinds of beads on the spine here, cracked glass and other glass beads. There is a fashion, I'm just going to call these fashion ladies, because to me that's what they look like. They look like 60s, you know, fashion ladies. Of course, we kind of have like the French thing going on here, the Paris kind of thing. Look at her, and she just something, and she's got her little shopping bags down here. So you've got 3 fashion ladies on this little mini journal, and she is packed. She's put on some weight. Got a lot of hairy paper clips up here to play with as well. 4 signatures. This is a 4x6 journal. It's a sweet size to drop in a bag or purse, or, you know, drop on your car seat or whatever. It's just these smaller size journals. So we'll go through this, and then we'll take a gander at our Halloween journals. This is a 1972 Farmer's Almanac. Could not resist putting this in here because it is wigs. So you've got never need setting, wash and wear wig sale. It is chippy, okay, but the images are intact. But just be careful when you pull it out of here. I've got stickers for you. This is a bit of pattern paper right here. Maybe you want to like have this fantasy where you're kind of Devil Wears Prada-ish, and you're going to go to Paris to cover Fashion Week. And of course, if you're there, you know, let's put you into 1920, 1930, maybe 1940, somewhere around there, early 1900s. Early 20th century, and maybe you are going to report on Fashion Week. I really liked dropping the typewriter in here. I thought that it just would, you know, it makes a nice prompt, and it also maybe spurs your creativity. Maybe it makes you think about fashion, and I'm not a very fashion-y person. I'm very fashion backwards. One day I will show you guys my closet. I mean, like, it's maybe 3 feet, maybe 5 feet. There's nothing in there. There's literally nothing in there. But that's okay. In the summer, I wear tank tops, and then in the winter, I wear tank top, short sleeve shirt, long sleeve shirt, and a sweater. But I'm just not fashion forward. I really do wish that I were more engaged, because then I think I would have pleasure in, you know, like going out and going shopping for clothes. To me, it's just a freaking chore, because it's hard for me to find anything that fits that does not say I love mommy or have unicorns on it. It is really hard to find clothes. Totally off the subject. We've got more stickers in here for you. A bit of sparkly paper. I love this kind of bronze finish on this paper right here. And I love this sweet little piece. This is a sticker ensemble, but it's an old-fashioned lamp and a little sparkly key right here. I thought all the sparkles just really looked nice together. Got a map right here. You know, maybe you're going to travel the world and write about fashion. Maybe this can just be a prompt, and it's, you know, how do you approach your clothes? What do you wear? What do you wish you did differently? I am really into Maury girl fashion. Now, it's probably nothing that I would ever wear, but I love it. You know, maybe when I get like 80, I'll do a Maury girl thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is Bacchus, because, you know, if you're going to be in Paris and you're going to do Fashion Week, then you got to have a little bit of wine. This is a cheese sticker. I love the graphics on these. I think they're so super cool. There's a clock right there. This is a sticker as well. Sorry, her hair is tangled. This is a sweet little sign that says welcome. Stickers right here for you. Maybe your next stop is India. Who knows? And maybe you're just going to ditch the whole fashion thing and you're going to be a milkmaid on a dairy farm. Maybe that's your calling. That seems more like my calling in the fashion department. Another cheese sticker. I love those things. I think they're so cool. Miss M sent those. There's a bit of pattern paper right here for you. Another little sticker. This is a packed pocket. We've got a Simplicity primer back here, and this is a nice big swatch of this awesome vintage pattern. This is like in detailed dressmaking. There we go. That's what it is. A little swatch right here for you. It's already got holes in it, so you can make something out of that. This is some vintage. Remember when I went to Sarah's Aunties? These are Sarah's Aunties buttons. This is some swatching that she did with some yarn, and it's got her handwriting on it. So neat. I knew you guys would enjoy something like that. Sweet to have like the ability to pass on little personal touches. A napkin that just has roses on it. I knew you guys would love that. You know, this is kind of a feminine-ish, wow, journal. This is a cool piece. This is a sticker, and it's a clear bottle. So I just put it on a clear, like you can peel it off here and use it. It's super neat. I've forgotten who was making those. I can't remember. And a pack of chippy bits for you so you can make your own chippies. And those are in a little organza bag for you. I hope I can get this back in here. Oh, there she goes. This journal, like I said, is 4x6 and she is $25. Now let's get into some Halloween. We've done our fashion. So this is our kitty cat fabric. I thought I did not have any of this left, and wham bam, I did. I was so happy to find it. A little bit of beadwork on the spine here. Lots of hairy paper clips. I love that kitty because I love the heart on her. She's a little kitty witch. She's a witchy kitty. First pocket has a little ATC for you to play with, a little collection of papers. There are green ATCs back here. This is a napkin. You have a little border strip back here and a tag as well. Of course, these are, they're not over the top Halloweenish. I think that's what's fun about them. You know, you have all kinds of different papers, all kinds of things to explore. Maps, you know, we've talked about maps before, you know, how ley lines are in the earth and they denote energy centers, and, you know, just the interest of, you know, if you've ever like looked at a map of Savannah is one of the most haunted cities in America, and it's fun to just look at their travel guide, touring guide, you know, and see the city of Savannah and see all of these historic haunted sites in Savannah. We have an ATC for you already done. It says spooky, spooky, creepy, creepy Halloween is very eeky. I like that. These are just some cutouts from packaging. You know, to me, it's like nothing goes to waste, so I really use a lot of packaging. I'll clip it out, I'll fussy cut it. I really love the way that these things came out. These are just a selection of small papers. You can use them as border strips, you can use them as chippies, you can use them for whatever. But there was something about the addition of the rhinestone brad that was just like, yep, that's it. Have some burlap back here for you and some sweet little kitties. I get to see my kitties again in October. They are so wild. Oh my gosh. Winston, the one that pees in the sink, also sleeps on his back and snores. His mommy says, like a frat boy. Exactly like a frat boy. Oh, you guys, the Grandin Road catalog is exquisite. So I did clip some things from Grandin Road and included them in these books. You know, even the sheet music. I always think about sheet music and how, you know, I'm reading Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen on LibriVox. And, you know, actual sheet music was brought into a marriage. It was that valuable. It was one of the things that when you got married, you would take your sheet music into your marriage. So just, you know, something very interesting. And of course, you know, ghosts do moans and hollers, and that's the kind of music too. Some stickers for y'all to play with. A couple of little witches. I love that little sticker book. It's juvenile, but at the same time, it's not like overtly, you know, it's not like overly juvenile, like not that cutesy. So it fit in right with these papers. And these, I tell you, I got papers from Miss S, and they included some Tim Holtz. So, Tim Holtz, love it. This is the Martha Stewart sticker. You've got a little paper pad right here. There are tags and art trading card blanks in here. Don't forget your washi tape, y'all. You got lots and lots of washi tape in here as well. A bit of fabric that has this is a felt skeleton. I love him. Look at these eyeballs. Now this is from Grandin Road too. Are these the coolest things ever? They've got to be like some sort of wooden eyeball or something. I don't know. When I think wooden eyeball, I think Pirates of the Caribbean. Remember how the pirate, he had a wooden eye? That's so funny. This says My Beloved, again from Grandin Road. We have the Hollywood Cemetery here in Richmond. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my whole life. When we lived in that area, I would go down there. I was a booking agent at that time, and we had an apartment on Grove Avenue. And I would pack a little lunch like once a week and take down and eat among the tombstones. I know that sounds weird, but I found out that that's like a thing. I was reading... God, it must have been some historic, something about history, right? And that was a thing. Like when you would go to eat in the cemetery. It was like going to eat in the park. You know, you would pack your little basket and go eat in the cemetery. I just think it's a great idea. It's so beautiful down there. The statuary is just fantastic. This is some more just super cool paper. A little more ribbon right here for you, and tags and tabs in the back. I love the felt spider. I think he's so cool. A little bit more of the Grandin Road catalog. This time just a fancy, fancy skeleton. I love that hat. I like the yoga skeletons. They're so cute. A pack of chippies for y'all to play with. And of course, everything in this book comes out. So, you know, let's say you want to use this image. You know, you don't have to tear anything out. It just slips under the embroidery floss right here. So you can just take that out. Lots of, you know, you can make lots and lots of cards with this. You can do anything you want. Maybe make, you know, little notes for your kids' lunch boxes, you know, or something like that. That would be fun too. And, you know, speaking of kids, there's nothing untoward in these. So, you know, if you want to sit down with your babies and make some Halloween cards, truly don't think you'll find anything untoward in them. You know, not like super scary, right? This is some Jack Skellington. We are going to call this one JS because I think we've already used Jack S and we've already used Skellington, so this is JS. Finished with cracked glass beads. I love that color. It's kind of a copper color. It's really super cool. Finished off with a brad closure right here, and it's got a rhinestone right there, so I thought that really looked Halloween. Eternal Slumber is our sticker. Look at this. Too cute to spook. There are lots of elements in these pockets to play with. I read The Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe yesterday. I discovered that LibriVox has short story collections, and so I'm like, yay! LibriVox is so cool, you guys. It's all they're all, you know, all publications are in the public domain, right? So, you know, it's not Audible. It's just like you're really able to visit the classics, which I've so enjoyed. And now, you know, Sense and Sensibility, I've done the whole Jane Austen thing this summer. Got stickers up here and a paper pad right there. This is from something that my art angel sent me that is just so cool. You know, there's somebody sitting on that stool right there. More stickers and papers. Maps, because you never know what you're going to see. I love the way that this clock wreath went with the clock, the Tim Holtz clock paper. This is a sticker. It says Cauldron Concoction. Are you going to dress up for Halloween? I'm already thinking about it. I don't dress up. Chris did a dressed up like an old man for his event called Z Days, and nobody knew who he was, and he was so creepy that he creeped people out. It was pretty funny. I wish I would have seen it. Well, he sent pictures, and honestly, he looked really creepy. This says From the Crypt, and there's a little bit of a border strip right here for you. I have some ribbon right here that has a spider. I like spiders. I'm not like one of these people that's terrified of spiders. I really prefer to leave them alone. A lot of times, you know, as the days get shorter, and I get up early in the morning, and you can see, you know, our spiders have been really busy overnight, and I tell you, those spider webs in the morning dew, whew, I mean, what an artist is a spider. I could just never think of smushing one, but I know that lots of people do not feel like that. You're gonna smush that baby. This is a sticker that says Tombstone Ale. More chippies for you to play with right here. That exquisite Tim Holtz, man. I just love Tim Holtz. And we've got more spiders in the back for you to play with. Okay, this is JS. And we'll call this one Witchy Kitty or Kitty Witchy or something like that. I love her hat. And Fashion Ladies. So 3 journals to go in the shop today. These, of course, are 4x6, and they cost about $5.35 to mail, my friends. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for your support of the Etsy shop. It means everything to me. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.